I'm here at Chateau Lafite Rothschild with Managing Director Charles Chevalier. We're going to speak with Charles for a few minutes about Bordeaux wine production here in Bordeaux and just seek some of his opinion and experience in the region. You've been here at Lafite for almost 30 years. You've seen a lot here. What do you think the difference is between Bordeaux wine produced today and Bordeaux's of the past, say the 1950s, 60s, 70s? How are things different today?
Well, first of all, there is one thing which is not changing, and it is the secret of, in fact, our estates, and is the terroir, the quality of soil. It's not changing. Even if the climate is changing a little bit, but it's not so far. I think that the main evolution made in the middle of the 80s, 90s is more scientific, with the help of the university in Bordeaux. And we learn a lot about fermenting process, the using of the yeast, the malolactic fermentation, but also in the vineyard how to grow better and better the grapes, and probably to taste the grapes and to find the best moment to pick the grapes with the knowledge of the maturity of the pip, the skin, the tannic part, and so on. That's make a lot of new information. In fact, we are working in the same way that in the past. To make the wine is the same process from generations and generations, but we are more precise now.
In some different estates and chateaus, and while these optical sorters can certainly help reduce some of the grapes that are not quite ripe yet, there's also a disadvantage to having it, and you brought that up, and I'd like you to share that with us in terms of the disadvantage, perhaps, of using optical sorters in terms of what it does to the complexity, potentially, to the wine.
Personally, I know those optical machines. They are working very well and they are very effective, but perhaps, for me, a bit too much. If you, depending on the regulation you put on your machine, I'm sure that you can, at the end, obtain only berries with the same color, the same size, the same, everything is the same. And I'm sure that we can lose a lot of complexity in the wine. Because in one cluster, the berries are all different, even if they are coming from the same vine. Because one is with more sunshine, so the alcoholic level must be higher. The other part is with more acidity. The other part is with more tannin, and so on. And the complexity of wines are coming from the complexity of those berries. If all the berries are the same, I'm afraid that you can have something more standard, and all the wines can be the same.
If somebody would say, how do you define a great wine? What do you think about it? I don't make it easy for you.
No, it's not so easy, because I want to say that for me a great wine is coming from a great terroir, first of all, well, we can't change it. And the second thing is coming from the people making the wine and all the works on, with take care of everything in details. A great wine is what you feel when you are round the table with some friends or family and so on, and you have a very good food and dishes on the table, and you find the right bottle to go with the good food and with the good friends you have.
Charles, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for inviting us into your wine house today.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.